Scott, we exit the Carabao Cup this evening at the hands of a good League One side in Exeter. Can I just get your assessment on the game first?
Yeah, I thought first half we were really good. I thought we were excellent. You know, there was some real good moments, some really good passages of play, some real fast play as well. You know, I felt that we were the better side, you know, in the first half, and kind of congratulated the players at half time, but need more now. You know, we need to kind of see the game through. We got in front with a good goal, but I felt that we took our foot off the pedal second half for me, and I don't think we played with the same conviction and the same bravery as what we showed in the first half. So disappointing. And when you go 1-0 up against a good League One side, you know, I don't care. You know, and I don't care that I've made a lot of changes tonight. I back them players to go and win the game and see it through. And we've got to find a way of becoming winners. And that's a disappointing thing for me. I thought that we let them off the hook tonight, because I thought we had them on the hook. I thought we got ourselves in a good position, and we've got to know how to win a game like that. When you get in front, I don't care. Like I said, I don't care that they're League One. Doesn't bother me. I back my players, and I back the players that played to win this game tonight. And I felt that we took our foot off the gas a little bit second half.
Yeah, you mentioned there you made changes, didn't you? But do you think that potentially played a part in it? Maybe the lads that, you know, were playing for the 90 minutes today obviously hadn't played a lot of minutes in the opening week against Bradford. Do you think we suffered in terms of fitness levels there, or was it just, as you say, just took the foot off the gas?
Absolutely not.
Fair enough. Where do we go from here? Obviously, we've got Salford on Saturday. Do you think any of the players here have, you know, proven to you that they deserve a chance, you know, in the tide, whether that be through substitutions or even sort of making an impact in the starting 11?
No, they're all part of the squad. They're all part of what we're doing. You know, I back these players. If I make changes, I don't think it weakens the team. I really don't, because I back these players, and I thought we were outstanding in moments tonight, but didn't show bravery in the second half. You know, to see the game out.
A word for those 84 travelling Crawley fans. Obviously, they were, you know, they pretty much outsung the big bank here at Exeter for the whole game, and, you know, perhaps they did deserve a little bit more, as you say.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we wanted to give them a bit more. We wanted to win the game. You know, I think that obviously with it being a long journey, and with us having another long journey on Friday to Salford, I had to make changes accordingly. You know, in terms of the squad, I had to make the changes that I made, because I want to go to Salford really fresh. And so I've left, you know, a lot of the players at home. They've had a training session yesterday and today. But I still back them players what I picked today to go and win this game tonight. And you could see clearly in the first half we're more than capable of winning that game. I just felt that we wasn't brave enough to see it through. You know, so, you know, I'm hoping that the fans will go away reasonably pleased with what they saw, especially in the first half.
Yeah, we know how difficult it is to keep a squad fit throughout the season. So I suppose what you saw in that first half, does it give you confidence knowing that you've got the players behind you, you know, to play the style of football that you want to play and that we saw against Bradford?
They were, like I said, they was outstanding in the first half. I back the players, but I want them to have a bit more swagger about it, and a little bit more belief, and a little bit more nastiness to win a game. You know, it's like we can't have a team on the hook like we did in the first half and then let them off that easy. I want us to be aggressive and win games. You know, it's all about winning games. And I felt that we let them off the hook tonight.
Thanks, Gaffer.
Thank you.
Aaron, thank you for joining us. A big welcome to Crawley. This is the first time we've spoke to you since you joined the club. Can I just get your reaction on this evening's game here at Exeter first?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, to be fair. Obviously, conversations with the manager at full time, we're all a bit upset that we lost the game, and I think, especially first half, we had total control. I think we popped them off the pitch. They're a League One side, and they didn't make many changes, but it's no excuse really that we want to come away with a win and carry on in the tournament. But it is what it is. We've got to move on now and go into Saturday.
Yeah, I just want to touch on that first half because, as you mentioned there, we did play the ball around really nicely. You know, these are a side that are going to be at the top of League One by the end of the year, you'd think. You know, does this just show what we can do this season? Obviously, you yourself are new to the side, but, you know, having played 45 minutes on Saturday and, you know, a full 90 here, it just shows what we can do, can't it?
Yeah, it's really exciting, to be fair. Like, obviously, coming to the club, I had some good conversation with the manager. He plays the way that I like to play. I like to play football, and I like to get on the ball a lot, pass the ball, and I think it's really exciting. Like, all of us as lads we're really excited. And to be fair, like, we want to prove a lot of people wrong. There's been a lot about us this season, the doubts around the club and things like that. But we're here, we're ready to prove people wrong, and we started on Saturday, and I think we showcased that for long periods of the game tonight.
Yeah, you alluded to it at the start of the interview. It's obviously disappointing. It always is to go out of a competition, but to take a few positives from it, we'll start with yourself. Obviously, as I mentioned there, 45 minutes on Saturday, the full 90 today. We were talking briefly just before off camera. That's your first 90 in, a good few months, isn't it? So it must be pleasing for you to know that you can sort of get to that 90 and you're fit and raring to go.
Well, yeah, I did get cramp in the last 10 minutes, but yeah, it was really enjoyable. Obviously, I haven't had 90 minutes since the last game of last season, so that's a couple months now. And that's what I came here for. I came here to get minutes. I came here to showcase myself in the league, and I think I've made a good start personally. I think I had a good 45 Saturday, and then I showcased what I can do in periods tonight. Obviously, disappointing to lose, and personally I could have done more, especially in the second half, but take the positives and go on again into Saturday.
Yeah, we've touched, just adding to your answer there, sorry. We touched on the fact that Exeter are a good League One side, obviously coming from Charlton on loan. These are the teams that you're going to be playing against, when you return to Charlton. So it must be really pleasing for you to know that, you'll be battling with some good League One teams and you're able to do it as well.
Yeah, it is good for me. Obviously, a game like this, I looked at it and thought it's a chance to prove myself that I can play at the level of my parent club at the moment, and I think I showcased that today at times. I'm obviously focused on just performing here at the moment, and then we can see what happens going into the season.
We proved a lot of people wrong on Saturday against Bradford. A fantastic victory. We look ahead to Salford now. It's another tough game. The second league game in a row where we find ourselves facing someone who was in the playoffs at the end of last season. There's no fear anymore, is there? We'll approach this game, going to win. You touched on how much the gaffer wants to win, and that winning mentality that he's going to install in the players.
Yeah, I think it's important. I think he's made us believe as players, and it's the best thing that we're going into games thinking we can beat anyone. There's no team in the league that we don't think we can beat. Obviously, it will be difficult, but I think we back ourselves as players. The staff back us, so I think going into every game confident and play the way we want to play, and we'll create chances and we'll score goals. So as long as we can play that every week, then we'll be fine.
Okay.